Rollon1881, I think that was your name. This video is for you. Let's talk about the Big Bang. Now you unsubscribed from me, left me a comment and said, you're not going to subscribe to me because I made a comment which likened the Big Bang to a fairy tale. The fairy tale of the Quran. But if you think about it, and you can go and check this online right now, I guarantee you, I dare you, go and look up any literature, any scientific publication, or you go and check a factual source. The Big Bang is a theory. It just is. Nobody has ever proven the Big Bang. There is no factual evidence or proof. There is no matter. There is no reporting. There is no evidence that we can look at physically that proves that the Big Bang ever happened. Now, does this mean I don't think the Big Bang happened? No, it doesn't. I wasn't saying that because there is no evidence, there is no Big Bang. I was saying the opposite. I was saying sometimes fairy tales have truth to them. So even though there's no evidence, the Big Bang actually did happen, and that is expressly described in Genesis. That is why I likened it to a fairy tale, my friend, not because I was denying that it happened. See, this is what happens if you apply your pre-existing bias of me being a Christian talking about Islam. You might think Christian talking about Islam mentions Big Bang, obviously doesn't think it's true, falsified, gone. Not truth. But what you should have done is listen to the words that I spoke, not the words that you assumed in your head. And the words that I spoke, I said the Big Bang is a fairy tale. I didn't say the Big Bang never happened or I didn't believe it. And if you watch my previous videos, I actually did a breakdown and a video describing how, in terms of biblical evidence, the Big Bang went. And that's where science gets it wrong. In my view, science cannot explain what happened before the Big Bang. Of course it can't. In order to have an evidence or a photo of something, in order to have witnessed something happening, you need to be in front of it. But we know the Big Bang was the beginning of physical reality. Nothing existed before the Big Bang. So therefore, there is no evidence before the Big Bang. There's nothing that's going to suggest that the Big Bang happened, because as it was happening, that was the creation of everything. But that is where science gets it wrong. Science likes to speculate and theorize how the Big Bang happened, but it can't, because science starts from that point where the Big Bang happened. There is no science previous to that. So in terms of science, the Big Bang just happened, before there was nothing, and now there's something. And the Big Bang happened, and that's science. That's why it's a theory, it's so loosely defined, it doesn't have any information in it, that's what I was saying. But in terms of the biblical retelling of what happened, before the Big Bang, when there was nothing, there was God, who is an invisible spirit, who doesn't have physical matter or a body. So that is actually, you can't dispute that. If you know, you can say God isn't real or you don't believe in God, but before physical matter exists and there is nothing, now you agree with this because you think the Big Bang creates all matter. So before the Big Bang, then you also agree there is no matter and there is nothing. Before the Big Bang, when there's nothing, something must have caused the Big Bang to happen. And science is never going to be able to explain that because there's no matter to look at, there's nothing to review, there's no evidence. So therefore, whatever it was that caused the Big Bang to happen is God, who creates everything from that single speck outwards in a big explosion, bang, you know, planets, people, and everything else. So that's the end of this video. I just wanted to bring to your attention, before you start slighting me for mentioning the Big Bang and saying it's a fairy tale, the Big Bang Theory. Notice I'm calling it a theory because that is what it is. The Big Bang Theory is 100% unproven by physics. And now we know, because we've explained it, there is never going to be any hard factual evidence of the Big Bang. It's impossible, because when that evidence would have needed to exist was before the Big Bang, when nothing existed, apart from the thing which made the Big Bang happen, which science cannot explain, which I think was God. So anyway, that's the end of this video. Now I'm going to get back to writing my Quran videos, because they do take a lot of time and I do need to do a lot of reading to make sure I get them right. So I will leave you with that and bid you a good day. Hope you enjoyed this. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now. I should rename this channel God Theory, shouldn't I? Once there was nothing. Then God spoke life into creation and there was something. But that's just a theory.